Hello, ladies and gents, and it's time to play an indie game known as Shovel Knight.
The shovelist of knights.
Shovelry is not dead.
Well, actually, this game actually brought up a pretty good amount of hype because it's a pretty good homage to a lot of retro games.
And it's fucking fun.
Yeah, I agree. This is actually a really good game. It's definitely got a challenge to it too. It's not something you can. It's not too bad in the beginning, but it does get a bit harder.
Jerome.
But on my second playthrough, I did do a lot better. So.
Jerome, why aren't you using the golden master race armor?
The golden armor?
Yeah, I love that armor.
For babies.
Exactly.
But that armor, it lets you do flips in the air. Why would you not take that? Why would you not take that? That armor's too good.
Because I like my money.
But I like my flips.
Do a flip! Bender's backing you.
I like my money. That's why I chose the red armor. Well, I chose the silver armor my first playthrough, which I kind of realized it became redundant because of another item. But anyway, we're getting ahead of ourselves.
Long ago, the lands were untamed and roamed by oh fuck, it got cut off. Of all heroes, none shone brighter than Shovel Knight and Shield Knight. But their travels together ended at the Tower of Fate, when a cursed amulet wrought a terrible magic.
Kind of funny thing, you said we're getting ahead of ourselves, bottom right you can skip. Kind of funny.
When Shovel Knight awoke, the tower was sealed and Shield Knight had gone.
Her shield got busted.
You know what? This is pretty much what this is.
Broken, a grieving Shovel Knight went into a life of solitude.
See, this very scene reminds me.
This
scene instantly reminds me of Zero and Iris. Like, you know, Iris died, so what is he fighting for?
Without champion, man was seized by vile power. The enchantress and her order of no quarter.
I found that funny. No,
I love that
like
name.
Now, the tower is unsealed, and devastation looms. A new adventure is about to begin. Find out on the newest episode of Shovel Knight Z.
Yeah, I'd watch that.
On a Thursday.
I'd watch the shit out of that. For Shovelry!
For glory.
See, he doesn't flip when he goes on screen, at least.
But I want to flip during the real stage. Shovel that gold.
All the flips.
Work the shaft.
Of course. Just not the
Chad's not even here.
I know.
Fill in for Chad. It's my duty. My unity, my duty, and my destiny.
Yeah. So he's in the Shadow Realm. But he shall return someday.
Anyway, Shovel Knight. He runs, he jumps, he shovels.
And that's what I'm loving.
So, in case you haven't noticed that...
How do we know it's a him? We've never seen Shovel Knight's face.
It's kind of weird too. I think one of the things like he's supposed to kind of represent. The thing is he's supposed to represent.
What's
like,
under the hood?
You, the player. That's why he's supposed to be the mysterious person. You know, with the helmet on. You can't really see his face.
You know, I hope he takes the Master Chief route and has a helmet underneath the helmet.
Spirit helmet.
Or the costume, the mask underneath the mask.
That too.
Oh, actually, Skype I think froze for me for a bit. Were you guys saying stuff? I didn't hear anything.
That depends. How long ago did it freeze? Because we were just talking about Shovel Knight Z.
Okay. Just like, what, 10 seconds ago? Oh, well.
We were just talking about random facts about the group. Nothing much.
Alright. It won't be too bad then.
Well, the thing is, it's more based off of Mega Man, that's for sure.
This part shows it a lot.
Yeah, and also, and because it represents some Mega Man so much, spikes are what it kills.
Yeah. That dragon.
And that really pisses me off during the game, but we'll get to that later.
Yeah. That dragon gives you Caesars.
Also, the soundtrack is amazing.
Yeah, the soundtrack is really good.
I love the soundtrack.
And in fact, I believe the soundtrack was actually made by the same person who made the Mega Man 1 soundtrack.
Yep.
And it's a disservice to the person and the soundtrack that I'm forgetting her name right now, but I'm gonna rock a wiki real quick.
Yeah.
Ow.
Google!
Blobs.
Google, come to my aid!
I love this theme, the first level theme. It's so, like, it's just so upbeat, like, it's an actual, like, you're getting ready for an actual epic adventure. That's the thing I really like about it. It's, but,
the machete.
I will say, when you first play this game out, though, you will die. I'm not trying to discourage people to not play the game, but, you know, just be patient. And be prepared for a lot of surprises that could pop out, so...
if you've played Mega Man, you'll understand this.
Yeah, if you played Mega Man, you know what you're getting yourself into.
And also, I just looked up the composer. It is Manami Matsume, the same composer of Mega Man, or at least Mega Man 1.
So the thing is though, unlike Mega Man, you don't have like a weapon to shoot anything. At least not right now, anyway.
You get that later.
Yeah, you can get that later. And in order to defeat enemies, either you shovel them, like what I've been always doing, or you hold down while you jump, and you basically, go Mario style. Jump.
Pogo on.
Yeah. Which is.
Oh no, my Scott be freezing.
Which I think is more similar to DuckTales.
Actually, that's the first thing I thought of when I saw it bouncing. I'm like DuckTales.
Yeah, you're right. Like that's pretty much. Even though I haven't played DuckTales, I did see some gameplay of it. And yeah, that's pretty much how you defeated enemies in that game. Wait, did you actually have to hold down in order for it to work, or did you?
What, in DuckTales? I'm not sure. I've never played DuckTales.
From what I hear, you have to hold down, I think.
Oh,
I'm not sure though.
When I think, most people when they think of this, they see Mega Man, and I do agree, but I also see a bit of Castlevania sometimes too.
Well, yeah, I think the way how the weapon works.
Yeah, maybe it's the world. It's more the world for Castlevania and the gameplay attributes for a Mega Man.
And the thing is, though, also there's no lives in this game.
It's infinite lives, but
you can pretty much die. You can pretty much die as much as you want, but I still won't encourage it because you lose money every time you die.
Pretty much, and you lose a lot of it.
You lose a lot of it. The thing is, and you need that in order for you, to actually get stuff in this game. So, the problem is too is that sometimes you can get the money back. Like from wherever you die, there's 3 bags of money will fly out, will basically be left behind, and you can use them to get your money back.
But in a similar sense to something like Dark Souls, if you die after that, then that stuff will be gone.
Yeah, that stuff will be gone. It will be replaced by more money that you lost. So you can't just I want that treasure chest. So this game encourages you to be moved up. Get as much money as you want if you want to get the good stuff later on.
Carrots.
Well, yeah, that's another homage to I think Castlevania, or pretty much just video games in general. Food touches your health.
Yeah, well they are they have what? The chicken in the wall? They have that too.
There's a chicken in the wall, and you can increase your health later on. And you also have a magic meter, which is just like hearts. Which will be useful later. Right now, there's not much you can do.
Oh, there's also an arcing item later on that reminds me of some of the arcing items from Castlevania.
Yeah, it reminds me of the I think it's the battle axe from Castlevania 1.
Yeah, or just pretty much Castlevania in general. You pretty much have an axe that throws in an arch.
Yeah.
Like I said, we'll see them later on. And the funny thing is though, there's one item I actually missed in my first playthrough that I actually got in this playthrough, and I realized it's actually pretty damn useful.
Which one was it?
That will be the ball, which we'll be getting right after this level.
Actually, you know what? When I was playing it, I had the opportunity to buy it, but I just never bothered.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think I saw it there. I just didn't really bother with it because I wasn't sure what it did. But then,
no, I knew what it did, but I just didn't really bother with it.
Yeah, I didn't, because then the thing is that after I left, I basically forgot about it. And then, when I got near the end of the game, it was I noticed that I've been getting different weapons, but now I'm like, hey, how am I missing one slot? One slot is empty. And then, I found out that, oh wait, it's that one thing that I didn't pick up. So, at this time I remembered, and I decided to grab it. Okay, let's see how useful it is. It's actually pretty damn useful. I managed to KO some bosses pretty badly with it, so... And they managed to KO me because, the bosses aren't something to, they're not all a walk in the park.
Yeah, some of them will give you a run for your money.
But the thing is, again, we'll get to them when we get to them, but, one little thing I'll admit, I did die on the first level, but that's only because I died to the boss, and I had low health at the time, so...
Well, you died to Black Knight?
Yeah, but it was because I was being really clumsy, actually, because I was trying to, I'm still getting used to the controls. I was trying to get used to the fact that you could jump on and you can attack from the side, but he kept hitting me from the side, so...
Yeah, once you learn his pattern, though, he becomes easier.
He's incredibly easy, yeah. Gosh,
also,
I love the soundtrack.
earlier, sorry, there's a yellow dragon. He was breathing smoke out of his nose, right? But he breathes bubbles. Those are bad.
They're trying to show you how epic he is. They're trying to show how epic that dragon fight's supposed to be, and then you realize how lame it actually is.
Yeah.
And, Black Knight.
Yes. Turn back, Shovel Knight. There's nothing here for you anymore.
Now I'm all on the...
Black Knight, I have no quarrel with you. I must return to the Tower of Fate. Your time away has dulled your senses, can't you see? This entire valley has been conquered by the Enchantress. And her invisible knights of the Order of No Quarter stand between you and the tower. But none of that matters, because anyone after the Enchantress has to go through me. Steal thy shovel. And then he giggles.
I love his laugh.
Yeah, he has a pretty funny style. You know what? He kind of reminds me of Bass.
Kinda, yeah.
Actually, you know, I never actually made that comparison. Yeah, he kind of does.
He's just so cocky. Like, yeah, he pretty much has the same moves as you do, but later on he actually becomes a complete badass.
Don't spoil anything, but yeah, later in the game, he becomes a real badass.
But right now, I'm just owning this guy. You know, after I beat him, I'll realize, you know, I actually died to this guy.
Well, he's already better than you are at this point because he can actually shoot stuff out of a shovel.
He has more life.
And he's just standing there. What the hell?
Yeah.
And he managed to,
I'm alive!
Achievement unlocked.
Yeah.
That's the thing too. I do have this habit of like trading hits with a lot of the bosses. Like as soon as I hit them, they die.
Oh, I do that all
like
the
a hit.
time.
I think one time I actually was on my last sliver of health, and it's a good thing that when you kill someone and they touch you at the same time, they don't count as you dying with them.
You almost died there too, actually.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, because that happened in all the Mega Man games a lot. You could shoot the boss and they shoot you at the same time and you both die, but it counts as you losing. So you have to start over.
Also in this section, this happens every now and then. He'll have a dream of trying to rescue Shield Knight, and with this, well, right now they won't let you, but later on there'll be enemies showing up on the sides, and you can kill them to get extra cash.
But you also have
Yes.
to be wary because you have to. She's gonna come down, and eventually time's gonna slow down. So
And
if you're
and
too
if you
far
mi-
away from the center, you might not catch her.
Yeah, and if you don't, I don't think it counts. I've actually never missed her.
Yeah,
but
I've never missed her either, so I'm not sure what happens.
I-
Wait,
also-
wait! Mind the campfire.
I remember that later. I remember that later. Don't worry.
Well, that's okay, because no one likes to burn money.
Shovel Knight does.
Except in this
That's how he starts his life.
Anyway, see you guys
Part
next
1,
time.
Shovel Knight complete.